Yeah, man, the brain fog. I think I'm having brain fog for several reasons. If you're in my Discord server, yeah, you probably know why I think so. But then, yeah, the topic, the title of this video, I'm sure that that contributes to the brain fog too. Sorry, my hair is being weird. Oh, by the way, you guys have to tell me if you can hear me on my little lapel mic. Moving up in the world. I was gonna walk to the library. I gotta walk through the nature to get to the library, so it's a win-win, even if I don't make it out there. I didn't bring my cane though. I've been walking with my cane. Um, yeah, just better to be safe than sorry or whatever. Hey, young Riaz, how are you? This angle, this double chin angle, is just not doing it. Cover it. Okay, deep breaths, everybody. Do deep breaths with me. Preferably if you're outdoors, but even if you're indoors, deep breath. Thanks for that, cool Bubs. I saw that. Nice. So, can you guys hear me? Is my mic hitting anything? Is my hair messing it up or anything? Oh, oh shit, I kind of wore the wrong shoes. It's going to be quite mucky. Oh, cool. You can hear me? Can you hear the wind? That's why I'm using this kind of microphone, because usually I'm outside and it's quite windy. And at least one person in the chat says, OMG, the wind. So, I'm not drinking anymore, so I have extra money. Look how that works. So, I'm just moving up in the world. Okay, chat. Let's see Wagwan. Oh, you were sick in Easter. That's right, Raz. I remember. So glad you're feeling better, dude. Hi, Bacon. Hi, Brian. Lydia, hello. By the way, everybody, um, new beginnings. I mentioned in my last, in one of my last live streams, as well as, oh, I'm going the wrong way, in a post in my community, that I was going to basically demod everybody, because for those of you who have been around since, oh, distractions. For those of you who have been around since like the beginning of Gemco, you may remember the mod wars of 2024. I had a different. Sorry, I'm just going to preface the video with this. We are going to talk about what the title says. The title of the video is, but we're just doing some house cleaning first, which ties into what we're going to be talking to. Yeah, so Mod Wars of 2024 was unnecessary, preventable. It was messy. It was weird. People were being weird. But I learned from it. Oh God, my hair is like so staticky. Sorry. I learned from it. I realized that I needed to vet the people that I was modding. I made a new rule that I was no longer gonna mod children. Because then I realized I had some creepy people that were like my mods in my chat, and then they would in my chat be like talking to underage people who like are clearly blatantly saying that they are, and I was like, nah, okay, no. So yeah, it was a good thing, Mod Wars of 2024, because I revised everything, and ever since, once a year, or however often it is to keep my house clean, we do house cleaning. housekeeping, and basically everyone loses their mod status. It's nothing personal. That's why I explained that whole big story there, because I don't want anyone to be like, butt hurt. I never really understood why mod status is so important to some people, but I mean it. But in a way, I do too. I'm trying to be open-minded. I mod people because I want you guys to connect to each other, and I mod people who are creative and have great content, and I think should have the opportunity to see their work seen by a greater audience, which is like a lot of you that are here right now. Yeah. Oh, duck wings. Let's look at some duckies while I read the chat. Hello. Oh, there's the accent. Hello, ducks. Sorry, I am just going to read the chat, y'all. Nice. Can't hear the wind. That's cool. That's cool. I have no idea. Cool Bubs. I'll do a picture of the box or the Amazon link that I bought. It'll be in my whatchamacallit. You know what I'm talking about. Do we need to enter the Thunderdome to get mod again? Bacon. Yes. You have to have Mod Wars, which is something that's been stolen from a good friend of mine's channel, where he gives everybody mod, and then it's for, I wouldn't do this on my channel, but he gives everybody mod, and then he there's like a ring, right, like a UFC style fucking cage, but it's in YouTube chat, and everyone in the chat votes for two people to go up against each other, because there's usually drama and shit in that live stream chat. So then they basically have to roast each other, and whoever everyone says wins gets to keep mod, and then whoever loses the battle doesn't get to keep their mod. There are certain circumstances where things can be done, but it's a lot of fun. I always won because I'm very logical, and usually trolls just troll to troll or whatever. And I don't consider myself a troll, but I consider myself all of my trolls are now subscribers. And if they're not subscribers, they're like always here supporting me and actually being chill. Okay, taking some more deep breaths. Why is there a beer can in this tree? Maybe that beer can is in this tree to remind me of the topic of this video, or the title. Yes, happy birthday, Brian. Canadian Vasily, how's it going, dude? Sorry, I was walking and talking, and unfortunately, multitasking ain't my thing. Is my mic still cut out? Bacon says, I can set up a dogfight match for everyone in War Thunder, LMAO. We can settle the in the skies. Ignore that's my best play mode in the game. That's been going in and out. Oh, okay. Okay, well then. Okay, can you guys still hear me now? Because then that's because this isn't fully charged. So I'll put it in my backpack. Hi, Jelly's Funny Bone. What's up? One sec, guys. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. And the jumbo jet, yeah. I'm under the flight path, so expect one within another minute or so. I just wanted to pack up my mic and the, it comes with like a little, it's a cheap one. So there you go. That's my review for that one. I'll let you guys know on Discord which one I use for this so that you guys can be like, okay, don't get that one or actually spend the money. Oh, thought I saw a deer. But yeah, I wanted to just pack that stuff up because I lose things like all of the time. Oh God. My bangs are looking all weird today. Oh, I'm not supposed to smoke on my live streams. I forgot. YouTube shadow bans me immediately. Okay, jellies. You do you. You know, whatever makes you happy. Anyway, so to the topic or the title of this video. Yeah. I have always, so like, I don't know, okay, just straight up, how am I going to get into this? Addiction. Addiction for me is using unhealthy coping mechanisms, dangerous, unhealthy coping mechanisms that, I have to think about this. Okay, I gotta start over. How do I make a highlight? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So addiction to me is basically using mind-altering substances. Any mind-altering substances that makes my quality of life worse. Basically, eventually, not always at the beginning. And that's every mind-altering substance other than prescribed medication, which is how I got started on this journey. They prescribed me opioids, painkillers, like they were candy, as a child. So I was set up. Anywho, but yeah, you know that. I was also, like, as a teenager, and that was it right there. It was a substance, even though it was prescribed. But it didn't just take away the physical pain. It took away the emotional pain, the mental pain, the pain of being like a preteen. And so, like, you know, the snowball, it wasn't good. So that one is it's on my list of mind-altering, of no-nos. There is one exception. That exception is Mary Jane. I live in Canada, and even before they legalized it, they had me on a prescription for that because I was on, like, opioids for a reason, for pain, because of stuff. Oh, sorry, I just got a notification.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you. There it is. Okay, sorry, I had to do something. I'm going to make a sticker. I'm almost at the library. I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. Ugh, my nose. Allergies. Okay, then. I should have brought my cane. Darn it. Wait, how many of you are in here? As soon as I started talking about addiction, it seems like there's only one person in here. And that would be Jelly's Funny Bone. I don't got Discord. Are you in Canada? I'm in Canada. Hey, Haunted. Okay, cool. Okay, thanks for being here, Bacon. It's all that matters. Well, actually, no, it doesn't even matter if anyone is listening. I am therapizing. It's good to talk about. I usually journal, but how I got into live streaming, because it can actually, if I just sit there and like turn my camera on and be like record and just record myself, it's like meh. But when I'm able to do it with you guys, there's a community, right? And it's a conversation more than just me atting at you. So yeah. Ooh, bench. I'm gonna sit because my knee is. I don't know what time this library is open till, but it's a brand new one that was built. Put you guys. Nope, I'm gonna hold you. Okay. Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. Where was I? Anyways, let's see. Okay, so Haunted, how are you? Bacon, thank you for being here. Cool Bob says, herb for me seems to help as well as an ex-opiate user, also set up to fail from my med system. Yeah, the health care system, even in Canada, doesn't care too much. Not everybody, like, you know, you can't say everybody in a certain sector group is a certain way. That is not at all what I'm saying. But I'm saying I was born needing over 24 surgeries by the time I was 12 years old. I grew up in the hospital, and I just got out of treatment, out of detox. And there are some people that work in these places who are meant to be there. I truly and fully believe that. And then there are some people that are there that just like, they don't want to be there. They have no bedside manner. And it's like, to be at a place, like, you know, I told that doctor who prescribed me opioids, I didn't even tell him. In my file, my psychiatrist had already diagnosed me with major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. And I'm not a doctor, but I know that if a preteen that did have like actual chronic pain and whose life was being affected and everything like that, quality of life, for sure, if I saw a kid come up to me and I'm a doctor and have options, I would provide every option except painkillers and surgery. I don't know, I was a kid, so I think of it a little bit differently than now. But yeah, even just now when I was in detox, there were some people that were there that like it takes a lot for an addict to stand up and go, okay, I need the extra help. I was there for 5 days. For me, I just kind of noticed that I was drinking, like I was talking about earlier in Discord, and I can talk about again here. I have a lot of trauma in this city that I live in. Lots of bad stuff. It's a live stream, so I don't want to get too specific, but people usually find these stories triggering, and a lot of them are related to like my active addiction years and like being on the street and stuff. And I have lived in this shitty city basically my whole entire life. So even when I got out all of that stuff, I was still being, what it feels like to me is hunted. Like haunted, yes, like haunted in the chat, but also hunted. Like everywhere, it was hard. And then plus, and then you have to learn how to live sober and everything. But anyways, I went like all over the place on my timeline there. I agree with Cool Bubs that there is a medical systemic epidemic. I'm gonna make that lyrics to a song. Man, there's just a systemic epidemic everywhere of everything that is. This is not a political channel. We're not getting political. I'm gonna trigger myself. Let me catch up on the chat. This is why I need you guys here. Getting out of work, nice, Haunted, nice. Megan said, same here, Bubs. Doctor left me on Dilaudid for 2 years and never agreed with taking me off it. Holy shit. Yeah, Bacon. I feel you there. I do. Hey, at 55, I am talking about what it's been like since I've been out of treatment. Detox for the too much. I was gonna say in the Discord, I found myself telling everybody in the server, like, okay, you guys, like, turn the bell on, keep a lookout. I'm gonna go live stream. It's my first live stream since I got back out of detox. Yay! And then I, like, went to open my door of my apartment and walk into the hallway, and, like, boom, like, all of the PTSD of everything that's happened in this city I live in during active addiction, not during active addiction, just like a lot of it. Yeah, like it was like I was telling them, it was like a little molehill. What's the task? Walk out of my apartment door. But that little molehill of a task just like shot up into Mount Everest in front of me, and I couldn't. And then I like disassociated, and then I like got overstimulated, because when I'm dissociating, I've been in therapy for 18 years, so I start to notice certain like physical things, and then I'll do one of my things, like run my hands under freezing water, grab a bunch of ice, anything to ground me. My dog is also trained to, when he feels my heart and like when he feels me getting really anxious and overwhelmed and overstimulated, he comes and he leans on me. He's 50 pounds, so it's quite nice. He brings me back down to earth. But then I told everybody in the Discord all that, and I did it through voice message, and then all of a sudden I was like, holy shit, guys, I feel better. Thank you for listening. I was just like spiraling, but man, you guys were there, and it was like only a few people too, but heck, it helped a lot. So yeah, I appreciate all of you guys on YouTube too, because I don't know many people that I can talk to about this stuff. I started going back to AA. I'm 11 days clean, you guys. 11 days clean. Go me. I used to have 6 years, but that's not the point. I didn't lose any of the coping skills. I didn't lose any of the lessons that I learned. I didn't lose anything. I lost myself a little bit, but now this time around, for me to go to detox, for me to talk to my doctor and my family, who had like pretty much no idea that I was, because I wasn't drinking like getting smashed. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell, like on my live streams, if I was like, I'm kind of always quirky, and I don't drink a lot, because when I used to drink spirits. I would get a water bottle, fill it up with vodka, and walk around with that all day, just drinking it, and then repeat. I drank like a lot, and that affected my quality of life. This time, I've been having drinks on and off for about a year, and just maybe since Christmas, I noticed that, you know, all of a sudden, once in a while, there'd be a drink like really soon after I wake up, or it wouldn't even be like a thought process. No part of me was like thinking in my brain like, oh, I'd like to grab a drink. I would just like not cognitively get up, go grab a drink, be sitting there sipping on it and being like, and having beat my addiction to several substances before, including alcohol. It's a little bit easier for me to see the signs of, sure, maybe no one around me notices that I'm starting to fall off the rails, but I know, and I know the longer that I don't ask for help, because I wasn't able to stop once I realized. It was like the story I just told, like I'm stuttering, like I have really bad PTSD. I don't really like, you guys know how much I love the outdoors. All my live streams are out here, but I have like like, I don't know, trust issues with like just people, which is like, if you know me, it's why I'm with horses and dogs all the time, and like deer and beavers out here. Yeah, I realized that to quit drinking, like that I started drinking so I could like socialize, you know, that a lot of people can just drink to socialize, but for me it becomes all of a sudden there's a morning drink. All of a sudden I wake up in the middle of the night to go pee and I crack a drink, and once I started seeing those signs, I was like, I'm not. I'm so not going back there. Like, I'm 10 years off of the opioids. 11? I don't know. I stopped counting. I was 5, almost 6 years off the alcohol. I slipped up. But when I, turn around and look behind me versus in front of me, I feel like in front of me I have so far to go. But then when I look behind me, it's like I've made leaps and bounds compared to where I came from. Like I'm quite the capable goddamn human being. I almost lost my arm from IV injection. That's prevented me from doing the things I loved. Playing music and horseback riding. I did it to myself. But this is the thing about addiction, is like you learn. And so that's where I was saying this time, from everything I've learned, I was like, yeah, no, I gotta go away. So it's just a little 5-day program. And it's just a place where you get a bed, you get 3 square meals a day. It's co-ed. Obviously the dorms are separated. And then they have like AA meetings, and you just, for me personally, I can't say for anybody else. Some people think it's like a psych ward. It kind of is. I think it's more like jail, but I've never been to jail, into a psych ward. But the detox is like a place for me. Okay, I don't want to say vacation. That sounds crazy, especially me as a Canadian. Like, free healthcare. I'm going to detox for a vacation because I'm an addict. No. A little fact about me: every time I've come off a substance, that sounds like a lot. Let me say this: the successful times that I came off a substance, I went to a detox. I went to a medical detox, a detox like this one, where it's just a place where you don't have responsibilities, you're not connected to the outside world, no dealers are going to come up to you and enable you, you're not passing by a liquor store, a beer store, a gas station, a convenience store. It's just a place to go reset. And that's the only way I've ever done it. I've tried cold turkey. My dad's always like, well, that's his story to tell, but he's always like, have you tried cold turkey? Just do cold turkey. That's what I did. And I'm like, man, people are different. Like, for me, when yeah. Anyways, I'm going to pause on the story and catch up on the chat, you guys. I'm really sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry that I wasn't ignoring the chat. It's just getting in my feels, you know. Oh, the sun's coming out. Woohoo! Face the sun and leave your shadows behind you. It's one of my favorite quotes. Excuse me, I burped. Someone's just walking past me as I say that. I made him laugh. That's cute. Oops, gotta get my cigarette off the screen. No more Fent or crack, girl. Good to hear. What did you say? I saw something that you said. Halal. Haunted said, gotta start somewhere, always. Win's a win. Cool Bub said, pets are great for grounding, and you didn't lose any of the time you were sober either. That all still counts. Just a little bump in the road. Exactly, Cool Bubs. Thank you so much. I need to be reminded of that so much, which is why I'm starting to go to AA meetings daily. Because what if I just sit around and let what happened before I got out here and gained the confidence to leave my apartment. If I don't have good places to go, you know, it's not looking too bright for me. Yeah. Excuse me. Talk to cool. Oh, thank you, Owen. Thank you. Well done, Jem. Well done indeed. Coolbub says, last time I was in the mental ward, I felt like a vacation. Yes, because you don't have responsibilities. You have someone being like, did you, like, they bring you your medication, they bring you your food, or what? At this place, you were responsible. You had to get up and out of bed, get to the nurse's station, take your meds on time. The majority of these meds are helpful when getting off substances, like getting off alcohol. They usually give benzos. An example is Valium, and that's because people can have seizures when they're detoxing off of alcohol. So please, if you or anybody that you know drinks alcohol to the extent that I did, or you consider an alcoholic, if they ever want to quit, you know, just letting you know there's options. Do with that what you will. ADHD, bro. Oh, Muhammad, the smokes are like my very last thing, dude. Be easy on me. You clearly don't know the content of this live stream, but I forgive you. Welcome in. ADHD, bro, 420. No, but I understand how it happens. I have ADHD. All I do is smoke weed every day. That's as far as I go. Stay safe out there. Yeah, same, dude. After my opioid script got taken away for misuse, and before it was legalized in Canada, they gave me my green card. Most addictions occur due to medical reasons, from what I gather, and in many cases, starts doctor's office pill are prescribed. Yeah. Basically, yeah. I love to mix Xanax and vodka, then smoke a fat joint. Me too, F. Dude. So, you guys, I want to keep walking towards the library, but as you can see, damn po-po. You know, it also feels really damn nice to know that I am not any kind of intoxicated and I have nothing on me, no opens, not even any clothes, alcohol, no drugs, and I can walk past cruisers and officers and feel safe. There was a long time that I had PTSD about officers, but let me just tell you, these officers in this city, I think I was just biased because I was on the wrong side of things, but these guys, man, they've saved my life. Each and every one of them are like, I have a daughter, and if my daughter was out here, I would want a police officer like me to help you in any and every way that I can. Try to shield the mic. 5-0, everybody run. I said that really loud walking towards them. What? The ADHD. Is there another garbage can around here? Oh man. I hate when they split up the garbage cans like this. I have a cigarette butt, but I don't have a garbage. I think I cut through here. I think, yeah, it's on the corner over there. Nice. We're almost there. Why is there no garbage? That irks me. Ow. Ow, fuck. Ow, shit. Ow. Hurt myself. And there's literally like no... Okay, I'm going to stop fixating on the garbage thing. I'm very passionate about the environment. I would not have dropped that cigarette, but I got burnt, so... Didn't think. I got past them though, and I just dumped my my cigarette like right in front of the cruiser. Sheesh. F55, did you find, if I may ask, did you find that you had addiction issues? And like I said in the beginning of this video, addiction my personal definition of addiction is when a substance or substances begins to alter the quality of one's life negatively. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're one of those. I used to be so jealous of people like that, dude. Me, it's like, damn it, like I have a drink, like for example, and then a month will go by, but like I'll just be thinking in my head like, oh man, I forgot what it was like to just take that edge off, like, but I know I'm an addict, and I have the skills to speak to my therapist and my addictions counselor, a sponsor, and then yeah, I get over the craving or whatever. But then one day I don't get over the craving, and I don't reach out to somebody who will fucking slap some sense into me. And then I do it again, and then I like it even more the second time. This is a relapse I'm explaining, I guess. And then I call it a relapse because before I know it, I'm here, just fresh out of detox again. And every single time I start, I'm a professional at this. I won't let it get out of hand. It will not get out of hand. I know what I need to do. I am strong. Oh shit. Don't chase me. Sorry, are you on eggs? It's okay. Hi. Alright, I'll leave you alone. Jesus. Attacked by my Canadian goose. Sister was mad. I forgot what I was saying. Is it cold there? It's not too cold. It is springtime and the sun is shining. And we just had 7, almost 8 months of winter, so this breeze is actually like just so refreshing. Especially considering I was just in a treatment center. Hey, you guys want to see something so Canadian? We keep snow for the ice rink so that we can play hockey all year round. Oh yeah. They're gonna need a little bit more. Yeah, being able to stop before it gets crazy is weird. For me, it just it takes longer. Like before I would start, I would drink, and then like 2 months I was gone. This time it was just like literally a year, a whole entire year of me justifying and ignoring every little red flag that came up because I was being responsible. Like I said, my parents didn't know that I was like beginning to struggle. My workers, my therapists, all my people. So I was like, man, if they don't notice. But there's this saying, to thine own self be true. And yeah, took me this many times around this ride, but this time I had to be true to myself, and I'm lucky and I'm really grateful that I have the resources to speak to that can get me into places like that I just got out of. Thank you, F. F is easier to say. I'm still gonna go back to F. I'll switch. I'll alternate. Dude, oh, I have baby hairs there. Okay, from an angle, I was like, I'm legitimately getting male pattern baldness. I don't know. It's probably because I split my hair there, so that's thinning out. Oh no, it's on the other side too. Jesus. Okay. Everyone that I'm walking around is like, crazy lady. I can't see shit. I'm gonna go in the shade and smoke. I made it to the library though. I'm not gonna show you which one it is because then I don't want, just in case you people live near me, just come raid the library. Gemstone, I love you. Oh my god, you're my favorite YouTuber. Okay, let's get back to chat. I smoke lots of joints, but struggle to quit with that. I understand that totally. I don't smoke to get, or like use Mary Jane products to get stoned, because my mind It's not. Meh. If I do smoke it, it's like high CBD for the body, for the pain, and then like just low THC. And then otherwise, there's gummies and all the other alternatives, and they help as well. So I really do use the Mary Jane as like a supplement. I wouldn't even say like a medication, like a supplement. And that's one that I get so uncomfortable when I get like really stoned that like I just don't like it, so I stay away from it. Like unless I have to be in the right mood with the right people. But when I'm alone, which is all of the time, and I smoke, I'll like turn on true crime or something, and it'll be like about murder, and I'll be like, whoa, man, this world, and oh, my lips are dry. And then we don't need that. I'm back, just a cleaner version of myself. Yeah, so I'm sorry if you're still not. Sorry if you're not here. Taking a while here. Bacon. Hey, Jem. So happy you're doing better. Congrats on getting there. Sorry, but okay. Sorry, you probably already bounced. Thank ya. Tell me in for your time. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bacon. That means a lot. Hey, Mike. What up? Hey, Brian. Oh, good. Thank you. Thanks, Brian. I emailed Brian when I was in detox, getting off the booze. So now I'm out here trucking. It's my first walk alone since I got out of treatment, and I'm freaking out because I really, really like to not be sober when I'm in public. I'm not going to repeat my traumas again and my reasons for PTSD, but this city and the lifestyle I was living and the people I dwelled with, who are all still here too. So yeah, I like walking with my dogs, with a human, or with live streaming with you guys. And like have my headphones on so I can pretend I don't hear all the idiots that are hitting on me. Jesus Christ, I hate that. I'm always like it's not that they're hitting on me, it's just that like that's how I've been like robbed. It's like someone's hitting on me and then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I don't know any hoodles before I flashback. Oh my goodness, naughty. Yes, a library. So yeah, Mike, I'm out here trying to find good, healthy, fun things to do. Damn straight. Been spending time at the farm, been going to AA meetings. That's about it though. Coming out for walks with my dogs, and thank you guys for being here, because I don't really think I would have walked to the library if I wasn't able to live stream. Later, gator. Cool Bub said, I use the high THC stuff, but I have never once had a PTSD episode while stoned. Anxious? Sure. Munchies? Oh yeah. But it keeps the darkness away. I hear you. I think it's the same with me. It just depends where I am. Like right now, coming off of a substance, my brain is all vulnerable and fragile. So for me to like introduce another mind-altering substance, even if it's just MJ, from the studies that I've done with like neurochemistry and psychology, maybe not a good idea. I am not a doctor nor a professional. I am not diagnosing, nor do I claim I'm right. But the lifetime I've spent in all kinds of treatments, physically, mentally, all that jazz, I learned a lot. You don't smoke or drink, period? Good for you, Riaz. That's really cool. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, to thine own self be true, right? I was just saying that, Mike. I was just saying that to everybody that, like, before, because obviously this isn't my first time around track. Before, I would just, like, immediately snowball, and everyone would know something's wrong with me, and I'd be in denial, and I wouldn't tell anybody that I wanted help, or I'd hide it. I was a closet drinker or user. But this time, the moment I took like daily inventory and realized that I was losing control a little bit, I told my parents, I told my psychiatrist and my workers who hooked me up with a stay. And I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity. I was going to say I'm so grateful I've lived the life I've lived. Actually, yeah, you know what I am. It's been a painful and scary one, but an eventful one, and one that I've learned a shit ton along. Anyways, I'm gonna go in after this siggy. So, is there any questions that you guys have for me? Any and anything. It doesn't have to be like about addiction or mental health or whatever. It can just be, yeah. It's community chat time. Even though you guys are chatting the whole time, I'm not going to be yeah, I'm not gonna be talking the whole time and telling my stories. I'm gonna be focused on the chat. Oh, but I'm at the front of the library already. Okay. Still have smokes. Anything, anybody? I nearly gave up on life 3 times. Oh, Riaz, thank you for sharing that. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Me too. Me too. Yeah, that could be, another. If you guys want to join my Discord, I'm thinking of having a server made or channel. I don't know how that shit works, but a area where people can leave discussion topics for live streams, because I really kind of enjoy having a topic. It's fun. It's progressive. Yeah. Hey, Jem. I know, Mike. I have so much money. Like, I'm wearing a nicotine patch right now, too. I'm trying to quit smoking as well. Just clean start. By the way, I've said this a couple times in the stream. If you notice that you are not a mod anymore, you are not blue, you do not have a wrench, I'm getting clean. I'm cleaning house, even on YouTube. And so, this live stream, I'm not going to mod people up, but I will have a live stream where we do that, and that will be coming sooner or later. I've said gaming video games works for forget everything around. Yeah, you gotta have something. That's why I'm at the library. I'm like, maybe I'll get back into reading and stuff, and like, books are expensive these days. I used to love reading. I've been okay in Paula J. I was in treatment, detox. I was drinking too much. I need to clarify when I say that. I was drinking too much to feel okay with my life. I started to need a drink in order to leave my apartment. So I was self-medicating my PTSD and the anxiety that comes with that. And the moment I woke up in the morning and reached for a drink, I was like, nah, I've been here before. 10 years off the opioids, almost 6 years off the alcohol. Been drinking for the last year. The difference this time is the moment I noticed. I told everyone I needed to tell, got someone to take care of my dogs for 5 days, and I went to a place where you can be treated for the withdrawal symptoms, as well as just, be away from everyday stressors in life and all of out here that scares the crap out of me. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna enter the library. If they tell me to stop recording, it kind of just looks, because I have my headphones on, it kind of looks like I have like just a FaceTime going on, but we shall see. But yeah, thanks, Jay. Thank you for asking. Thank you for caring. It means the world to me. I thought it was closed. I'm gonna go to the front desk to see if there's like a library card. Do you guys have library cards here?
What do you mean, how, like, you need to make one?
Yes.
Yeah. The library.
Yep.
The large.
Thank you guys. All right. Yep. So I'm gonna go and I'll talk to everybody later. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you, each and every one of you. Bye.